did. How's that? Check, 1, 2. Nothing there. Okay. Well, you've got audio there, which is good. So, we'll check that out, find out what's going on, get some things happening here, and we'll get Jim in here, and we'll talk a bit. I've got my microphone up here, up on the OBS, which is good. So I'll get Jim up here in just a bit. How about we kick it off with a Jim Sheldon song? It's called Gloves on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. It helps if I turn on my microphone. If I had a brain, that'd be dangerous. Jim Sheldon in studio. How are you, my friend?
Fantastic, Marty. Always good to be with you. Here we are in the same neighborhood, almost.
Now, for those of you tuning in, a couple of things I didn't do, and I apologize. So you're going to hear my voice a little bit from the background. I did not realize this new board has only 2 microphone jacks. And so Jim's got the microphone. You got the show.
We're in trouble now.
We're in trouble now. How are you, man?
I'm good, brother. Always good to be with you. Looking forward to this. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of new things happening this week coming up and everything. And so I just thought it'd be a good time to catch up with people. And I've been busy this month, in and out. And so it's just a good time of year this year.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, a lot of things happening. You've got some Christmas music coming out, which we're excited about. Not here yet,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it will be soon.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you guys, those of you tuning in, if you remember, some Christmas stuff from last year was great.
That's the new
So,
stuff.
yeah.
We're getting it all polished up, finished up. It's called. It's going to be called a Cowboys Christmas. Several brand new songs. 2, 3 of the songs are being accompanied by players from the Riders of the Sky. Players, Ranger Doug and Jeff Taylor plays the recording with him. Mark Fain and all. And then we did a bunch of new songs, a couple of Keith Whitley songs, and I have a new song as well. I got a Fats Domino song, a little New Orleans flavor of Christmas. And so we'll do a couple of those today that I have tracks that clean enough to go in and use. Just a sample.
Now, I got to tell you, Keith Whitley, one of my favorite
Really.
all-time country
Oh yeah,
singers.
I've heard both of these before, and he just has a delivery that's hard to beat.
Yeah,
And they're just it's just neat songs and a good singer.
definitely a legend, no doubt
Yes,
about
he
it.
is.
So tell me, do me a favor. You got your latest release,
Yes,
Sin is Colorblind.
yes, that's the one that it's out now. And while Gloves is still doing well, I don't want to. I think people are still liking the song. It's still hanging in the charts there, playing quite a bit. But here's a brand new song. I wanted it out now because the way the things world are going, I want people to understand is times are short, and no matter who we are, what we are, we all have sin. We have a sin nature that God wants to cleanse us and get out of us when we get saved and fill us with Him. Then we have sins we commit. We want to be one with Him. So this song is a good song. It's called Sin is Colorblind, written by a friend of mine, Larry Dunlap. He sent it to me. And we just put it out. It should be out now. Radio should be receiving it. So you can call your radio station like Heaven's Country and request Sin is Colorblind. And they'll have it. They'll be able to play it. And I'm sure they will, as they seem to like Gloves. This one has a little different flavor, a little different drive, a harder, little more upbeat song. I think you'll like the music and the sound, and the guys in the band did a great job on it, and I have fun time singing it. I've already seen a good results in congregation where I've sung it. So this will be my brand new release. Gloves is still out there, but this is out now. Radio station should be receiving it if they don't already have it, and call them up and request it. This is a song we're going to play it right now called Sin is Colorblind.
Been born in the Delta in a little two-room shack. Made your early living with a 9-foot cotton sack. Then again you may be blue-eyed on a long assembly line. Your color makes no difference, 'cause sin is colorblind. Baby living in a White House, watching people bow and scrape. We're counting Napa Valley, thinking someone else is great. A big star in the spotlight, watching all your records climb. We all have that old sin nature, 'cause sin is colorblind. Everyone the opportunity for an equal chance of misery. No matter what your country is, your culture or your race, sin is colorblind. It don't discriminate. They're sinning out in Africa, they're sinning in Bombay, they're sinning in Japan, in the good old USA. We all got the ticket. Jesus paid the fine. He died for every nation, 'cause sin is colorblind. Sin gave everyone the opportunity for an equal chance of misery. No matter what your country is, your culture or your race, sin is colorblind and it don't discriminate. Sin gave everyone the opportunity for an equal chance of misery. No matter what your country is, your culture or your race, sin is colorblind, it don't discriminate. No matter what your country is, your culture or your race, sin is colorblind and it don't discriminate.
Okay.
And it's country ticket for the top. Sin is colorblind, and with me in studio, Jim Sheldon, the positive cowboy. Hi there.
Hello, Marty. Always glad to be here. Hello, folks. Hope
It's
you.
good to see you, and thank you for those tuning in for your patience as we deal with the technical difficulties. I'm just getting used to this board. You're my first guest with this
All
board,
right.
and I feel like I'm bombing.
Well, hey, I hope we're not bored to death.
Not with this board.
No. It won't be boring.
Not at all. So, hey, let's talk. We just heard the song "Sin is Colorblind," and we talked about your project, Gloves. But you got some new stuff coming, some exciting things happening for you.
Well, this week we're getting ready for in QC.
Yeah.
Next week, my quartet. Oh man, my quartet has been a ongoing thing probably since 2015. We added to the Music City show, and it's kind of changed its purpose and things like that. But I got a great bunch of guys now. They are all so busy. It's so hard. It took us almost a year to get a season 4 done because everybody's going every which way. But I love when the guys come together. Their heart's in the right place. They smile. I've not seen the companionship, the what do you call it, the brotherhood like within groups that have had before, and it's just amazing. And I think what it is, all four of us so busy in our own works, this becomes an oasis away from that, and kind of we just come and be a singer and have fun, It's amazing. And so this is probably the biggest stage beside Opera House at Sunday Morning Country. We're going to the Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania Fair in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania this weekend. We're singing 2 shows, Friday and Saturday from 3 to 5 and 6 to 8, Saturday and Sunday over by their Ag Center Explay area.
Oh, cool. Okay.
A year ago, they wanted us up, but anyway, not all could make it. So Jeremy and I went up there. They loved the variety we did, and so I opened the door they want bringing my whole quartet up now. They're going to have our own stage. They have the place for the bus to park next door. We'll drive up Friday, be there. And then from there, we'll come back, go to Pigeon Forge for the National Quartet Vision all next week. On Friday morning in QC, we've been invited to be part of the, it's called the Southern Gospel Promoters Association Annual Breakfast and Artist Showcase. And that's a wonderful opportunity. There's a lot of folks there that we want to do well with. And then, cause Saturday, we'll do the normal morning showcases that happen every morning, Monday through Saturday of the convention. Bev's going to be singing on one of them on, I think, Tuesday, and then I'm on one Thursday. So, and then we'll have our booth 516 at the Quartet Convention, so you can come there and see our what's happening on our FFE Family Friendly Entertainment. The absolutely gospel music things on there. My Positive Country Records, I'll be there. The quartet guys will be there on Friday, having sung there. So we have so much going on. So come and be a part. If you have a group going to be there, call in, get and line up for interviews. We do live interviews right there and in our booth on the AGM magazine there. And so we got so much going on. God's blessing on our AGM. We just finished we're doing a series called the Concert Series. That's going to become a pay on demand channel in addition to our FFD channel now. Right now we got like 14 groups we've recorded so far. They each have about hours of their music where we have commercial where we can give out their information, things like that, so you can get to hear these people minister and do what they do in churches everywhere. And so, and then in November we got 20 more. It's going to be this is going to be launched this month on our network. So be looking for that, and we'll have all the information at our booth at 516 next week at NQC. And so y'all come out and be with us and get our information and say hi to us, and I'll be there all week once we get back Monday from the fair and all. So that's amazing. And this will be the first time the group has traveled, all four of us on the bus there and back, because it's so busy and everything. But God bless it. Now, as I said, I'm blessed to have these three awesome talented guys you love singing for Jesus, and they're all dedicated and they come together and work through it all. And so it's an amazing time.
Well, let me ask you this. I don't think you realized when you started your ministry, your music ministry, how far it would take you. I mean, God has opened up so many doors for you. You've got the solo career, the Music City Quartet, you got TV, you got the Music City show, and your own record label.
Yes.
Incredible things that have happened. It's been amazing to watch.
And it's amazing because I tell people, I still can't play an instrument, I just learned to read choral music, but I hadn't done that so long, and I still can't figure out that chicken scratch the players play in the studio. Hieroglyphics, I gotta call it. But it proves that, when we're called to do something God, like my song said, we just to be his gloves. It doesn't matter how talented you are or not. Without him, it doesn't do anything. But with God in you, whatever you do have is going to be magnified and accomplish so much more, and it's really nice because there's so many people who are better than I sang with who aren't singing anymore for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't their calling, But, and like I said, I've been able to partner with the right people. Bev and I have been together for 12 plus years now, and her husband's a wonderful guy, and so, our families get together. You come along, and then now we have people around us that do all the things, and we got the monkey off back of the studio, so we have to put money in something to keep up. We put all our money in the doing, and the going. When we need a studio, we can rent a studio. Like for the Nashville corner, we can rent the Troubadour and go there, but we don't have to upkeep the studio. That's somebody else's to do that. So we can keep doing what we're doing in a more efficient way, and actually God is blessing. And I'm thinking that because we're doing it right, we're doing it to bless everybody. We're not there to make money. We're just to get Jesus to everybody we can. That everybody who comes involved, it benefits by association. God benefits, his witness benefits, we benefit, the artists benefit, everybody benefits. That's what it's for, and because God's for all of us. And so it's just been amazing. And then now, usually last year I moved, so I was kind of out of the touring circuit, But now, since I moved, it showed God once again. I just followed His lead. He's blessed the move. I'm able to come be with you this regularly. I'm able to go into Nashville on a regular basis, and drive back home, and so I get to spend more time with my wife, yet still do what I'm doing. And this month I've been busy. I was in Oklahoma 2 weeks ago. I was in Louisiana at the ICANN Fall, and that was a wonderful time. Got to see my friend Kevin Rowe again. I got to go visit my daughter and grandson in New Orleans for about a couple hours with the bus driving through. They got a joy out of that. So it's just amazing, the people always worry about what they got to give up when you go with God. But I can tell you, man, the things that God has blessed me with, I don't miss anything that I've given up at all. He's replaced it all, things like that. So that's what keeps me positive, keep it doing it, and it's true for me. And it's not about how good you are, it's how much of God is in control. Yeah. I've learned that big time. And it's amazing how God has blessed our circle, the people who work with us as we're working. It's amazing that this NQC, every NQC I can see our growth. And this year from last year, you won't even recognize us this year. It's amazing.
Yeah, I saw the booth.
Ain't that phenomenal?
That looks great. That looks great. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, if you would be so kind as to bless us with a couple of live cuts, that'd be great.
What I like to do is, we've been blessed with a wonderful video guy, Chandler Botram, and he's done great. He did my gloves video you've been watching on YouTube. He and I just filmed a video in August for my song called "Father for the Fathers," a very real song about my real life that I want to encourage people who've gone through divorce and stuff. That God, and it's amazing how I've shared this last couple of weeks. How I had a man come up and tears saying thank you. I talked about my dad, alcohol, and how I got saved. I didn't have to follow that trend. God took over his role so I could be full and complete as a person. When I was at the Cowboy Church on Sunday morning 2 weeks ago, guy came up with tears eyes. He said, "I've been clean 2 years and I've been struggling this morning. I needed to hear from you. Thank you for what you did." So see, it matters. It matters what we go through. And it tells me that when we're conceived, the moment, along with our DNA, He stamps the plan He has for our life. He already knows the parents, good family, bad family, no family, whatever. And He knows the roads you're going to have to go through. He knew when Moses was separated from his mother that he wouldn't be raised by his father, but he got raised and best schooling in Egypt as an Egyptian prince or whatever. He got all the things he needed, yet Mama was able to be there. And then it took when he finally did a bad thing that he had to happen to go run out to the desert to find God. And God was waiting for him. And I saw that God has done that in my life. I saw all things go through to get my attention 30 plus years ago, and here I am right where I need to be with Him. And so God has a reason for everything. So the song "Father for Fathers," we filmed the video. We're probably releasing it first next year after Christmas, and kind of there with the video once it's done. And again, this is to encourage, whatever you've gone through as a child, I still have demons. I still have things that I think about. I still have a problem watching certain TV shows when I see a family situation with kids, especially. And my daughter was sexually abused after my wife and I, first wife and I, divorced, and so that I didn't do that to her, but I took responsibility for bad choices. But God teaches us. It's all about Him. He's got a plan. He knows those things. And I got to visit my daughter and grandson and her mom, and there's peace in the family. So God fixes things when we put Him in place and in control of what we're doing. So this song I'm going to sing, It's a song we did a video. It's on Gloves. All 3 songs you heard that Gloves and Sin Color. This is another song off of my new album Gloves. And again, I hope it encourages you and whatever you've had to struggle through at this point with God. Believe me, God knows it. God knew it. He has a plan still. And if you just allow Him to fill you, you'll see His plan come through you. So.
Well, I've got to tell you before I forget,
Okay.
because I'm listening and doing 30 things at once here.
Okay.
It dawned on me with this new system that we have.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the microphone, you can't hear the speakers. That's why I get to the headphones, so you can hear yourself in the headphone. So when you sing, you won't hear the music on the monitor. You'll have to hear it through the headphone.
Oh, okay.
Do you like how I kind of threw you under the bus there?
Okay, that's all right.
I'm so sorry.
See how we do
Let me
this.
bring this up. And for those of you tuning in, thanks for your patience. A lot of things I didn't think about.
That's okay.
And,
That's all right.
So
Hey.
I do apologize. Are you?
That's all right. That's all right.
Can you hear okay?
Huh?
You can.
Yeah, I hear.
Fine. So you guys that are tuning in are my guinea pig today. So I'm sorry.
Huh? That's all right.
I was so excited to have you with here. I didn't think about all this. Shame on me. So anyway, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You good?
Of course, I'm delayed a little bit.
A little bit of delay. Just a slight
Say,
delay. Is that
boy,
clear up?
good thing I'm not drunk. I think, who is that guy in my head?
Yeah, who's in the head?
Remember,
Can you? There's no headphone jack there for you to plug in to there, is there? Because then there wouldn't be a delay, would there?
no, because I'm in the jack now.
Let me see if I got something. I tell you what, I feel terrible because I'm
That's okay.
bombing here left and right this morning. I had
Yeah.
a headphone jack that we could have used, but I don't see one. So, well, I'll tell you what. Give me a few minutes. We're gonna play a song, and then we're gonna come back because I'm gonna find the right jack for this. It's a dual headphone jack that we can put in,
What?
and that way you can
Okay.
do both. But yeah, I'm embarrassed. This is bad. So let's do this. Let me play this song by you real quick. It's called "He's a Mighty Good Friend," and we'll play that. I'm gonna get stuff ready.
Okay.
Nothing like live radio.
I bet I get my phone because Mike is going to call me and say she's hearing me singing that song.
Here we go. Here we go. That's country.
He's a mighty good friend.
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 Jesus, my Lord, is a mighty good friend.
He's a mighty good friend.
When I'm in trouble, He's there on the double. When I fall down, helps me come around. He'll go with me to my journey's end. Jesus Christ, my Lord, is a mighty good friend. My sin and my sickness, He has healed them all. Even when I'm far away, hears me when I call. Things won't always come to pass the way I think they should. I've got a heart of peace. He's working all things for my good. He's a mighty good friend.
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 Jesus, my Lord, is a mighty good friend.
He's a mighty good friend.
When I'm in trouble, He's there on the double. When I fall down, helps me come around. He'll go with me to my journey's end. Jesus Christ, my Lord, is a mighty good friend. Today and tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, throughout the endless ages, my Savior will be here. In fair and stormy weather, no matter where I go, we'll always be together. He's the dearest friend I know. He's a mighty good friend.
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 Jesus, my Lord, is a mighty good friend.
He's a mighty good friend.
When I'm in trouble, He's there on the double. When I fall down, helps me come around. He'll go with me to my journey's end. Jesus Christ, my Lord, is a mighty good friend. He's a mighty good friend. He's a mighty good friend. Jesus Christ, my Lord, is a mighty good friend.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. He's a mighty good friend. And I'll tell you what, I've got a couple of things going on here. And again, I apologize. I didn't even think of this, Jim. I feel terrible.
Okay, go for it.
Well, we got this new board, and it's set up to where when you talk, the microphone turns off the speakers. Then it's got two mic jacks. I didn't even think about that. So, anyway, someone up here wrote it's Bev's fault.
No,
So
she ain't here.
We'll blame it on Bev.
She's not even here. So,
She ain't here. Try that and see if it'll play. Let's see what we got here. Can you hear that okay?
when I was only 2 years old, it all fell apart. I'm not hearing me,
Yeah, I hear you.
huh?
I hear you.
But I can hear me, and now I think I think I hear myself enough to sing it. As long as you can hear, they can. If both playing, but
Yeah.
okay. I think I can hear enough in here.
Okay, bring that volume down just a touch there.
Let's.
Let's try that.
Yeah,
Okay, hit it again.
Too much.
Too much. Distortion.
When I was only 2 years old, it all fell apart. Crescent City, New Orleans. Let's try again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, you are ready to do it on air, or want to try it?
Ready when you are.
Okay, here's that song we just did a video on called "Father for the Fatherless." I wrote this song, and if you've gone through this like I have, God's healed you. You probably hope you are. If not, God's got a plan for your life. He knew these things could happen, and this just encourage you, and just let God show you His path for you, and I guarantee it's there. So here's that song, "Father for the Fatherless." When I was only 2 years old, it all fell apart. Crescent City, New Orleans, off to a rocky start. Mama got remarried, I was just a boy. The stepdad was a decent man, but his heart belonged to oil. It only took a little while for the fighting to begin. Mama turned to being mean, he turned to drink. Couldn't focus on anything, dreamed away the days. Only thoughts that I had was just to get away. It took a while, I must confess, to lose all of my lonesomeness, to find out how much I was blessed with the Father for the fatherless. Ain't no one can understand the troubles that you had, trying to become a man where you don't have a dad. Out of my 3 fathers, only one I could count on. That was my grandfather, but soon he too was gone. I swallowed my anger, it ate me up inside. There's only so much loathing one man can hide. One day when I saw the light, it all changed for me. When God sent into the arm of a brand new family. It took a while, I must confess, to lose all of my lonesomeness, to find out how much I was blessed with the Father for the fatherless. I know God always had a plan for my life. That's why I'm here today. Thank you, Jesus. Every minute that I live, every path I walk, I know I have a Father, solid as a rock. Thank you, Jesus.
That's Jim Sheldon and Father for the Fatherless. I do apologize that I learned some things today, and I've got to do some changes in my studio. So
Well,
forgive
hey,
me.
that's all right.
Yeah.
If we're easy, other people would be doing it.
Well, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous.
That's why they tell. When I was with a quartet, because I drove 9 hours just to be with him, he just says this guy is either very committed or needs to be committed, you know. And that's us to do this work, you know.
I think I need to be committed.
I think so.
So anyway, you got the thing coming up in Pennsylvania, and it's that's
Yeah.
going to be a pretty good set.
Yeah, it's at Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania Fair. I think it's like the second largest fair in the whole state of Pennsylvania. Last time we were there, it was like I don't know how small the city itself, the town is, but it was just mass. You come over here to go down, it's just all fair and everything. There's a rodeo, the race cars, a big stage for paying acts, I guess you call it. And then there's all kinds of, as you would, the biggest one I've ever been to, you know. And so for the quartet to be able to be there doing 2 shows both days, we're doing almost 2 hours on the stage from 3 to 5 and then 6 to 8. And then Sunday night we'll head home to drop the guys off in Nashville. The bus will go to Pigeon Forge. The guys will meet us again on Thursday night to sing at the Southern Gospel Promoters annual breakfast and showcase Friday morning at the court. It'll be at that. It's that theater next door.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Bible Times Theater?
Yes, it'll
Yeah.
be at the Bible Time Theater that morning, and then of course Bev's gonna be singing at the showcase. I think Tuesday, I believe. I'm singing on the showcase Thursday. The quartet that was singing on the showcase. These are happening every morning, Monday through Saturday, from about 9:30 to about 11 or 12, I think it is. And the quartet will do that too. So this will be the most the quartet has been together singing, and since I've had them really, you know, because we've done a few dates here and there. But last spring they did a couple of dates in Alabama. We did the Sunday Morning Country again, you know, and of course we finished season 4 of the National Corner. You see us now on the National Corner on every episode now, and then you can watch the old version of us on the It's a city show, and so it's amazing how God has blossomed this in spite of, no matter how much you and I try to mess it up, God knows how to fix it anyway.
Aren't you glad he does?
And they say makes it good. This makes for good talk radio, right? A lot of laughter.
Well, that's how you learn. I always tell people
It is.
mistakes are how you learn. Can I ask you a big favor?
Sure.
One of my favorite songs of yours is a few years ago, and I love this song. I would love to play it, called "I Would Crawl All the Way to the River."
Oh, please do.
And
I sang that Saturday at the ICANN. The people love it. That's a song that it's a funny. It's one of those Oak Ridge Boys songs that many people are familiar, but when they hear it, they go, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," because it was on their Fancy Free album in 1981. And I got to see them perform it twice at a place in Virginia called Wolf Trap, a big outdoor pavilion. The pavilion sits like 5,000. You have a hillside. Everybody spreads blankets and sit out there. And both times, after they do country, they spend the last hour doing nothing but gospel, and they always finish with this song. We're about 12 miles out of D.C. There was everybody from uniforms, soldiers and stuff, three-piece suits, cut-off jeans, every form of people out there. And when they got up singing this song, the whole place was on their feet dancing. And I've always wanted so. And I got the anyway. So this was my first song that actually broke the top 10, went to number 9 when we first had it out. So go ahead, play it, buddy.
You got sound?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
I'm at 100%.
Nothing.
Huh. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't hear.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. He is a mighty good friend. I've got no sound whatsoever. What's going on there? Let's try that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but
But I can't hear anything in
I
here.
can't hear anything at all.
I hear you out here, not in here.
We're having some terrible audio difficulties. Here,
Okay.
hang on. Let's try something else. Live radio. You gotta love it. Let me see here. So got that set. Got this up. Check, 1 2. 1 2 1 2. I have no there. Can you hear that? Nothing. Wow. I've lost everything. That's weird. I've got a little bit of sound, but no mic. I can hear the audio on here. Let's try something else. I had plenty of audio a minute ago. I've lost everything. That's weird. Bring you back. Go ahead and say something.
Hello? Hello? I hear myself now. Okay, I'm hearing. All right, I'm hearing me.
Okay?
Okay?
And you should be able to hear that when you sing. but
Right, okay.
I've got nothing. So let's see what we can do here. So let's talk about this
Okay.
next song.
This next song, this month, on the 21st, my mom would have been 93. She died 2020 at the age of 88. So yeah, she's been going over 4 years now. And she had a really bad bout with dementia, and that's what actually took her life. Most people die from something else because your body can't heal anymore. But she actually died of it. And anyway, I got to spend the last couple of years with her there, singing for her and see her smile. And during COVID, you know, I couldn't go see her again, so we could FaceTime. And the last time that I got to speak with her, she was still smiling, and she pointed up to the ceiling. I wasn't sure what she's pointing at. I looked up, and then, of course, she died 2 days later. And I thought, well, maybe she's trying to tell me she knew she was going to heaven and maybe even saw Jesus coming. As I helped get mom back in church, she realized she was saved. She became a great asset for God among other people who lost their kids and stuff like that. And so I wrote this song, Mark Fain and was it Tom Jutes helped me. No, actually, this is Barry Lee White helped me write this song about my mom. And so it's a celebration, you know. It's important to give our if we can get our families saved to Jesus, then we're all going to die eventually. But if we can have the peace in knowing we're going to see them again and see them die with smiles on their faces, it takes all that grieving, or helps the grieving for sure. And so we're going to do a video with this with Chandler next month, and we're going to try to send it to all the different dementia places to put in their packet. I hope they will, because I know when we were going through it, my mom, they had different sessions with loved ones, helping to teach them how to handle the situation, how to talk to their loved one, how not to talk to them, and the things to look for, and just anything we could hold on for hope was a help. So that's what this song could be. I don't know if I will put the song out as a radio song, but the video is going to go out, and we'll give it to different entities to just be encouraged to other people. So if you have a parent or a loved one who's gone through or going through dementia, and just love them, they're still there. When I used to go sing, the people would remember me when I walk in the door. They forgot what they ate for lunch, but they remember me. And after, even when I was singing on new songs, they would sing with me on the second chorus, or at least trying to hear the word. They were clapping on time, most of them, you know, and so it's amazing. So they're still there. The spirit lightens up, I see, when music being played. So, so this is a song I wrote, and our mom, like I said, she would have been 93, and so I got to help her. And being a mama's boy, that's a big help for me. So here's a song. Hope this hears you as you deal with the loved ones in dementia. You always took good care of me, giving your best of your ability. You raised me up better than most. When it comes to memories, I've got lots of those. That's why it's so hard on me seeing you this way, sitting at this table with that blank look on your face. Lord only knows we don't get what we deserve. Regardless, I hope you know me and these words for as long you can remember. Over time, oh how the table has turned. More grateful now for all I've learned. Things that you taught, I'm not teaching you. Return the favors is the most that I can do. It tears me up seeing you this way, sitting at this table with that blank look on your face. Lord only knows we don't get what we deserve. Regardless, I hope you know me and these words for as long as you can remember. Caring for you, singing these songs, seeing your smile takes away the steam, showing that you're proud as I see. It's hard on me seeing you this way, sitting at this table with that blank look on your face. Lord only knows we don't get what we deserve. Regardless, I hope you picture me. For as long as you can, remember. And God allowed to remember to the very end. In 2020, we had the FaceTime. This last time, Mom was smiling still and pointing up. I wasn't sure what she was pointing to. She died 2 days later, and I realized she was telling me she knew where she was going. Maybe she even saw Jesus coming for her. That took that sting of Mama's death away, so I saw a smile on her face. It gave me peace, and knowing I'll see my mom again. So God bless my mom. God bless you who are going through this with your families as well.
That is a beautiful song.
Thank you, sir.
Powerful.
Thank you.
Do you find that when you sing this song in concert, do you see a lot of tears?
Yes, I did this a year ago at Red Paulson's place, and both he and his wife were just hugging, tears rolling down their face. It's just life, real life, and I think that's what we need to share, life, and that's why God goes through some things. I've told people I was healed when I went back to God, He cleansed me, and I know, but it seems that the healing, they say He began to work, He's going to finish work, He's still working on us. The healing process continues. I've been healed. He's still healing me. because you still got, everything we go through is still in our minds, hard way down deep somehow. We'll see things, smells. I went to New Orleans, all that stuff comes back, to me, the good and the bad, but it's what life is. And we realized then God had a plan. God knows our life all that long, and so as I share and see other people through my experience getting connected with God and getting a blessing from that, I feel God keeps giving more healing on my spirit for all that in return for, just letting him use me as his glove, because I don't think there's any good way to lose your parent, but we lost her sister. We saw her body go downhill because of the cancer. Her mom, she was still pretty much herself. She went down real quick the last couple of weeks, but when I saw her, she was still smiling. Still she looked at me. She still recognized me, and they died year later. But anyway, it's hard, especially since she and I were so close, But I'm all about encouraging other people, and I realized that all the things I went through, God prepared me so I can be there for other people to guide them through, and that's what we did it for. We'll be shooting the video next month, and then once it's done, I'll get it to all the different places where my memory care is. That tell them that, hey, I don't want any money, just put it in your packet, let it help encourage other families who's going through that same thing.
So Christmas is coming up.
Yes, I got a brand new Christmas still in the works. We sampled last year, and I was hoping to have them finished, but we have when you got a recording studio, you got artists to get their stuff out. We have TV shows to get that stuff mixed out. There's only so many of us, and I'd rather my artists to get their stuff. I'd rather get the TV up that gets things out to the people on our shows watching, so they have current material. And then whenever mine, I'm fine. This will be ready. Christmas is still coming. It'll be finished soon. I've already got a part of a Christmas tour worked out in December 22nd. 21st. I will be at Red Potts Poston's place at the 5 West Outpost in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, right out of Tulsa there. And then I'm going to sing in at Bev's Cut of Country. We've got a Baptist church, I forget the name of it, in Oklahoma City. Then I'll sing at Okima, that I did 2 weeks ago on a Sunday night. I'll be on the way home. So I'm hoping if any other churches, interviews out there would like to have the Potts Cowboy come do, my album is called a Cowboy's Christmas. A Cowboy's Christmas. I wrote a brand new songs redone. I got a couple songs that were tracked with part of the Riders of Sky players, Ranger Doug, Jeff Taylor plays the accordion, Mark Fain, everything, and then I got a special song I want to do you for now. It's I was raised in New Orleans, and I was a big lover. A lot of people love this man, Fats Domino. What a fine musician, fine heart. He wrote this next song I'm going to do, and then you'll enjoy it. Let's give you a sampling of what the songs will be on, and then so you can be looking for that. Again, if you have a church or a venue would like to have me come and do a Christmas, I'd love to do that, share these with you and all. And then, of course, the music CD will probably be available in a few months. I'll come back with Marty once we have it finished, and then sample, so we'll talk more as we get closer to the Christmas season. But here's that first song I'll share with. This is like another thing. If you've ever been to New Orleans, I guarantee every time I hear this music, I feel I'm right back in New Orleans along the Mississippi River there in the French Quarter and everything, enjoying a wonderful Christmas. And so I hope this goes well for you. It's called Christmas is a Special Day. Christmas time, everybody sings, full of toy ding-a-ling bells ring. Christmas Day will soon be here, though it comes but once a year. Christmas is a special day. Don't forget to go to church and pray. Since that day, we're never alone. That's the day a Savior is born. Yes, one day when we were lost, yes, he died upon the cross. Yes, he died for one and all, so our soul would be lost. Yes, he died for our sin. The third day he rose again. What a man, oh what a friend, laid down his life for our sins. Jesus did on Calvary at the age of 33. So let's rock it out. Hey Marty, I can see people swaying in the audience. I can see them. Wave those hands. Hit those arms. Down the French Quarter, join some beignets and that good coffee. This is Catherine Marks, who plays with Reba, and Steve Brewster. It's all that's being played on here. Ready? Here we go. Yes, he died for our sins. The third day he rose again. What a man, oh what a friend, laid down his life for our sins. Jesus did on Calvary at the age of 33. Christmas Day will soon be here, though it comes but once a year. Christmas is a special day. Don't forget to go to church and pray. Don't forget to go to church and pray. Don't forget to go to church and pray. Don't forget to go to church and pray.
There you go. I had to get that last part in.
I do too. I love that. When I watch the band, they've got to do that. It's amazing. I have that lady who plays Reba, and man, she was just Catherine Marks. Marvelous talent there. And then we have one more we'll try. This song was actually my first original I put out years ago. We redid it. I really like the style he did.
Cool. I can't wait to hear it. This will be a great song.
And then this is a sample. And then once we get the album finished, I'll come back. We'll sample some of the others because it's quite a variety. To me, Christmas music needs to be totally different from other year Christmas. And I like the Christmas Carol. I have two on there, Hark the Herald and Joy to the World, that I did with Rider Sky and the cowboy style. It's something different. Because, I mean, in Christmas time, sometimes it get overkill and some, it's a wonderful time. But I think something fresh, something joyful, something fun. How many of these old Christmas shows, the cartoons, they play, people love them. Why? Because it's simple, they're fun, and they're out of the norm, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what Christmas should be about. This is about our Christ being born. It only happened one time, and we get to celebrate every year here and one day soon we'll be celebrating up there. So I enjoy this. This is a song I like to say. It's kind of like Paul Harvey. It tells you the whole story, not just half the story. It's called God Came Down, and this will be on their album too. And so hope you enjoy this one as well. God of heaven, come to earth, tidy little stranger. Sleep in sweet Mary's arms in a lowly manger. Shepherds heard the gentle cry, heard an angel say, come on down and see this child, born on Christmas Day. Suddenly he came to earth on that Christmas morning. Suddenly he'll come again, there will be no warning. And the angels welcome him, sing a sweet refrain. Welcome him as King of Kings. Come to earth again. Sing, all ye saints of God, sing, children, sing. Born down in Bethlehem, Jesus our King. Sing, all ye heavenly hosts, join in and sing. Come on down and see this child, born on Christmas Day. Come on down and see the child. Born on Christmas Day. So there you have it. That's two samples from the Miranda Chris album.
I love that song.
And beautiful, isn't it?
Every time I hear it, I love it.
It's written by Bud Abbott out of Georgia. He sent it years ago and did my first Christmas album.
Uh-huh.
That's the one when I went on a tour.
Yeah.
When I told them I had it, they popped it in and played it. Because it's so different, but tells the whole story. Has a good warm feeling. That's two of the songs on there. There'll be 10 songs on there. We call it a Cowboy's Christmas, title of the album. We'll have A Joy to the World, a Heart to Herald with the Writer's Light. I've arranged this song we'll do on it called Jesus Christ is Born. I got two songs Keith Whitley did, Joseph and Mary's Boy, and what's it called?
It'll come to you. You'll get it.
Oh goodness. We have Come On Ring Those Bells.
That's an old Evie song, isn't it?
Huh?
Evie Turnquist did that song years ago.
Yeah. Actually, I got it from Walt Mills myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And then I have a beautiful arrangement of I call it my William Manger medley. It has William Manger, Come All Ye Faithful, and all. And what I did, I pulled out of those, for me, carols, you know, we all when they sing them, sometimes you just hear all the first word, which is fine. But you get into the second verse, it really tells you the true birth story.
Yeah.
So I pulled those out in that medley called the Amazing Grace medley on there, and then New Kid in Town. There's a New Kid in Town Keith Lee song on there, and with the others, there's 10 of them in there. But you'll love to, and like I said, once we get it finished, if I get copies, I'll have the show hopefully, and we'll sing the song. We'll sample some of the others so you can hear them as well. But also right now, here's in September, if your church has looking for something to do in addition to something different, just bring the Palace Cowboy, you know, whatever God wants to do there, he'll take care of things. But I've always loved Christmas. I've been wanting to do another one, and this is a wonderful time of year. I've already got 3 on the books, so if you'd like to have me come in and do these songs at your church or a venue, if you're having a special Christmas occasion or whatever, I'd love to come and be a part of it. You can just go to jimsheltonmusic.com or go to my website, or on Facebook, message me and say, hey, how do we get you in? And we'll put you on the schedule.
Sounds
and
good.
Everything. So anyway, it's been a joy to be here. Don't forget, we're going to be at the Quartet Convention all next week, booth 516. If y'all coming, come on out. And when you come in the big doors, it's that first room right behind where you come in, and we'll be there. We'll be filming interviews. We'll have our big setup for AGM, for FFE and everything, and so you'll have a good time there. And pray for us if you're going to be in the Pennsylvania area. If you know about this fair, come on out. We'll be there on Saturday from 3 to 5 and 6 to 8 on Sunday. Same time, 3 to 5 and 6 to 8. That's the 21st and 22nd. Right. Those 2 days we'll be out there with the Music City Quartet doing a variety of country, pop, and gospel music. I think you'll enjoy it, and we'll have fun out there.
Looking forward to it. Jim, thanks for being here. Thanks
Marty,
for
thank you so much. That's okay. Hey.
Yeah, we'll get this fixed.
We'll get this worked out, right?
Yeah, we'll get it worked out.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not worried about losing hair anymore, so we're all good. We're all right.
Life is good. All right, guys. Here we go. Wrapping it up. Jim Sheldon. These are my people.